I applied for FASET because when I was an incoming new student, I did not have an awesome FASET experience, and I wanted to mitigate that for the next round of incoming students because I truly believe that an amazing FASET experience sets you up for an amazing first year at Georgia Tech.
I really enjoyed my FASET experience with my FASET leader. They were someone that I felt like helped my transition into tech, and I wanted to see what that opportunity was like to do that for other students, as well as help some parents get comfortable with leaving their baby at the institute.
So I originally applied to FASET partially because I love first years, and second because I was a very shy first year myself, and I knew I wanted to make a difference here. I wanted to help my fellow students, and I wanted to make people love Georgia Tech as much as I was starting to love Georgia Tech, but I always thought that my shyness and introversion would get in the way of that, just because I'm not outspoken and I don't know how to lead people. So I thought if I applied for FASET, that would be step one to just put myself out there.
My favorite FASET memory was my first FASET session as a leader in 2014, coming out on stage for our very first opening number, which is the song and dance that welcomes all the freshmen on their first day of FASET, and just being surrounded by so much enthusiasm and energy and all the new possibilities that come with new students, and that was really the moment when I first fell in love with FASET.
So my favorite FASET memory was during FASET retreat, when we were playing that game where you stack yourselves in a pyramid and then crack an egg and drop it in the cup, except they decided they were going to crack all the eggs on my head and think that that would drop into the cup because that was their strategy, and I ended up getting soaked in eggs, and it didn't work out so well for me, but everyone had a good laugh, and it brought us a little bit closer together because now we all have something to make fun of me for, but they were all in on it and I wasn't, so there was that.
But I think my favorite memory, absolutely favorite memory, is every time any student of mine ever reached out to me after they've gone through tech or just a few semesters and said, Andrew, this is a lot because of you. You really helped me figure out my home here and my place here. Just being able to impact somebody's life that much has been such a good impact on mine. It really showed me what I'm passionate about here at Georgia Tech, and making sure that all the Yellow Jackets here feel like a family and can feel like they belong.
I think that when you really play up your strengths and kind of acknowledge the fact that you don't have everything all together and you don't have every single strength that everyone else has, you're really able to just shine in those areas.
What I did is I took time to think about my orientation experience and just kind of my whole first semester, and tried to remember the nerves and the homesickness and even the excitement and just all the huge roller coaster of emotions that you feel during that time. So try to think back on that time that you had here, whether it was positive or negative, and think about what you needed to hear during those moments, what kind of leader that you needed to be there for you, and then realize that you can be that as a FASET leader, and then having that idea in your head and then just start writing, and you'll come up with some pretty awesome answers if you really feel that.
It's easy to kind of think every FASET leader has to be super energetic, super engaging, super wah! But they don't have to be. You can be a quiet leader but have really strong leadership. We're looking for all kinds of leaders, so please don't try and fit a frame. Be yourself, and we're going to love you.
And overall, I think FASET really helped in developing me as a leader, helping me understand what my strengths were, what my weaknesses were, and how to work with other people, which ultimately really helped me gain a lot of other leadership opportunities as I went through college.